Hey guys, I noticed it's been about a month now since I did an update, so I thought it was time for another update on the house. First, show you kind of not quite a sunset, but the sun's going down and chickens are out there pecking at their food. Farm life, we're loving it. So probably the first thing you'll notice is we got garage doors. They were actually installed about a week after I did the last video, so they've been installed for a few weeks. So we got those done. Cleaned up a lot of trash on the site. Still got a few little odds and ends things to do. On the schedule this week is tile. Well, they've been tiling for about the last all of last week. They did tiling, and they've been prepping for paint. So a lot of sanding, a lot of caulking, filling nail holes and stuff like that. So we'll go inside and show you what's going on. But I guess the money shot this week are the garage doors, and the driveway and sidewalk. Hopefully will be next week. The cement guys got, according to the builder, cement guys got a few foundations to pour this week, so he's running a little bit behind, but hopefully we'll have a driveway and sidewalk next week. So I think I can get in these. I don't think they're locked. Okay. So we got all the tile stuff here. This is what's left over from the trim. All the trim work's done. And we got cabinets in there too, so we got a lot of stuff to show you guys. We'll start back here in the back. See what we get to look at when we get actually moved in here. Got 3 good looking horses and 2 good looking asses. I mean donkeys. So this is what's left of the shower walls. He's almost through with the shower. Probably hard to get a visual because it kind of blends in with the wall, but it's got a little marbling to it, some gray in it. That'll be where the soap dish and shampoo dish and everything is, and then we got a little corner bench down here at the bottom. I suspect this bathroom, at least the walls, will be done probably tomorrow, and then he'll jump down here on the floor and get the floor done. The shower floor. The bathroom floor has been done for about 3 weeks. That was one of the first things he did. Then he had to jump over to another job. But anyway, we got the cabinets in. These weren't in last time we did the video, I don't think. So here's the 2 vanities right there. And we also had another linen closet storage, whatever you want to call it, tucked away in that corner right there. Hard to see, this is the master. So we got like a shoe rack going up right here, and then double decker for clothes, and then a area back there for Amy's dresses, and then the back wall is all double deckers, uppers and lowers for clothes, and then some more storage shelves, and then a built-in chest of drawers, I guess, if you want to call it that. But if I get in here real close, you see, this is what they've been doing, prepping for the paint. All this caulking right in here in the seams of all the very tedious work. Takes them forever to do all that, but it'll pay off in the long run because you won't see any gaps or anything. So that's really good. And then Got some nail holes right here that they sanded down. A lot of work going into prepping for paint, a lot more than I thought there would be anyway. All right, so we're coming back out. This is the master. Kind of step back here from, this will be coming in from the garage, the mud room. So we got this built in, where you can sit down right there and take your shoes off. Got some of that beadboard in the back, and I believe these will all be painted white. Amy's making final decisions on all of her colors. This is the laundry, and you got a large cabinet there for like brooms and ironing board and stuff like that, and then washer and dryer will go over here in that open area, shelves above, and then this whole side over here, once they get the granite all cut, all the granite will go on those lower cabinets, and then we have the upper cabinets here, and then there'll be another backsplash in this area right here, right above the sink. That'll be a little laundry sink right there. And if we close the door, right behind the door, still in the mudroom, down here in the bottom, this is where we'll put our dog cages, or dog kennels. And that's where the dogs will stay during the day. And then on the top, this turned out really nice. This is a mahogany wood countertop. Just needs to be cleaned and then sealed. But it's a real pretty wood. You want to be on camera? Okay, so this is, what is this? Pantry. Lost my train of thought for a minute. So this is pantry. Shelves on this side. Floor to almost the ceiling. Got a little shelf up there at the top. And then the shelves wrap around. And then this counter will be another countertop once the granite gets delivered. And then on the back wall here, we just ran 2 shelves the length of the wall. And we'll put odds and ends stuff in there. So it turned out really nice. And then we'll swing you around here and look at the kitchen. They just installed the vent hood Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. So that was the last piece of the puzzle for the kitchen cabinets. So you got the vent hood, 2 cabinets on either side, and then the floor cabinets. And then up at the top, that will be see-through glass up at the top. Over here in the corner, we've got the upper cabinets will be glass as it goes around the wall of the kitchen, and then the wine rack over there, and then those 2 cabinets on either side of the wine rack will be glass doors. I just now realized that. So the other cabinets, you know, they're the shaker style cabinet like that, but those will be glass next to the wine rack. Down here will be the coffee bar and the cutout for the fridge. And then over here on this side of the fridge will be another little bar area. So they did a really good job. The guys that did our cabinets are in Gunter. It's called Gunter Cabinets. Gunter, G-U-N, that's the name of the town. Gunter. And there's a cabinet place over there. And our builder uses them, and they do a really good job on the cabinet, so they turned out really nice. All of the drawers have that soft close. So when you go to close, it sucks it in like that. And then the cabinets, or the cabinet doors also have that soft close. So that's pretty cool. All right, and then in the kitchen area here, a little breakfast nook. Another view of the pasture out there with the horses. And I don't think this fireplace was finished on the last video. I guess I need to start watching the previous video so I know what was done and what wasn't. But anyway, the inside fireplace is finished. They got to stain that mantle. That's a cedar. So what size is that? 10 by... I think it's 10 inches. 10 inches this way. So 10 inches wide. And I believe this is 8. So 8 by 10, something like that. So a pretty good hunk of cedar right there. And we decided just to make this firebox square as opposed to the one out here on the patio. We put that eyebrow on top of it. It's kind of hard to see with that sun shadow there. Get a better view of it right here probably. So we got a little arch out there, just add a little decoration to it, but right here we decided to keep it square. And then we have the built-ins on either side, and then above the built-ins are going to be floating shelves. And if you look above, we've got the cedar beams in the great room above here. So we've got 3 beams, one on each end of the room, and then one going right down one splitting the room right here in the middle. So one on that end, one in the middle, one on that end. And then I haven't been showing you the ceiling on all the rooms, but there's crown molding in every room that you see. Except no crown molding in the great room, just because we have the beams in here. Here's the entry, again with the crown. And then the dining room. And we did the coffer ceiling in here, so you've got the lower ceiling and then the raised part. And the little trick that I like that our builder does are on the baseboards. He puts the plugs in the baseboards. Just in the main areas of the house, like in the bedrooms, they'll be up on the wall like you normally see. But in the main areas of the house, he puts the plugs in the baseboard, and I think it adds a little character to it. Looks pretty cool once it's all finished out. Here is the bathroom that's with the tub, and you can see they've got almost all of the tile completed in this bathroom. They've got to finish up the little soap dish and shampoo dish in there, but that will be subway tile also inside that area there. So that's what the bathroom looks like, and just a little vanity there. Nothing special about that one. One of the bedrooms, yeah, there's nothing really to show in here other than they finished all of the trim work and floor and ceiling. Same thing on this one. You can see in that closet, I'm not going to walk back here and show you the closet, but they did all of the shelves and stuff in all of the closets, you know, like for your hangers and stuff like that. So I think the last thing to show is this other bathroom, and it's kind of dark in here. Let's see if this light's on. I don't think it is. Nope, it's not on. So this is another subway, but it's a bigger subway tile. And this is a difference between this bathroom and the other one is this one is a shower with a bench, whereas that other bathroom that we just left, it was a tub. So this will be subway up to where you see it. That's as tall as it will go. I think it's 8 foot. And then on this soap dish, and the floor's not done either, but I'll walk out here in this other bedroom to where we have we're going to put this herringbone in the soap dish tray. And it's kind of hard to see because it's in the box still, but is that a stop sign shape? That'll be the floor of the shower. And it's gray, that's gray, and then this herringbone is a little bit lighter gray with some white in it. So we're anxious to see what that looks like when it gets all finished. And I think they probably should be wrapping those up, the floors, this coming week. And the top of that bench, I think will be a piece of granite. Amy's kind of been taking charge of the granite since she picked out all the colors and stuff. So I think that'll be a piece of granite there on top of that bench. And I don't think anything has changed out here on the patio. Although we do have, you see we got a little messy poo down here on the floor. And Amy noticed it the other night. You see that electric cable coming out there for the ceiling fan? Well, when I was walking out here, I was wondering, how are these birds, what are they roosting on up there to make a mess? Because I looked up there and I saw that cable, but I thought, well, surely they're not hanging on that cable. But the other night we walked out here and we had 2 lovebirds, or at least that's what Amy called them, was lovebirds, but there were 2 of them. And they were just up there swinging on the edge of that cable. And I said, well, that's how that mess is getting made on the floor then. They're coming in here at night and making this their home. But anyway, that stuff better come up off this floor. I'm going to be mad. I think it will, though. You know what? I don't think these walls were done. These little pony walls, I don't think they were done last time we had the video. So these got bricked and the posts got bricked. All the way up to the top, we've got a little bit of green board still showing up there, and they're waiting on the, in the previous videos, remember I said in this area right here that I'm looking out of, this doorway, those are going to be screens that go up and down. And there's going to be a motor mounted somewhere up in there, so I think they're waiting until that motor gets delivered and mounted and all that before they finish up the brick. So it's the same on both sides. And we'll come out here on the back. The pool, they've got the little top flat part right here going around. They've got all that flattened out, and then the flagstone is back there in the back. Let's see if I can. So that flagstone will sit on top of this little flat part that you see here. So this is all the flagstone. Just random pieces. And that will be like our coping going all along the seat of the pool here. They did install all of the tile. So that's done. One thing that we noticed after it was all said and done on our pool is it was dug a little bit deeper than what we wanted. We wanted another party pool so that, you know, you could play volleyball. It's shallow on that end, about 4 foot. But down here, it's clearly over my head. I think it's probably 6 foot down here. So it's going to be a challenge to play volleyball. Who's ever on the deep end is going to be at a big disadvantage unless we got a team of Dirk Nowitzkis or something out here. But anyway, we'll make it work. Don't know the schedule on when they're going to come out and do the rest of the pool. They might be waiting on all of the power to get installed because, you know, they can't fill the pool and finalize it without the pump and everything running, because if you fill the pool without the pump, then it's just going to get all nasty. The water's going to get all nasty anyway because it's not going through a filtration system. So they might be waiting on that. But anyway, here's a outside shot of the back. And that's about it. it's moving along. It's just moving along slow. But we're making the best of the situation up there in our little barn dominium thing that we've got going on up there. This is where the pool equipment's going to be. And then that big cable coming out of the wall right up there at that corner, that's where the meter box will be installed. So they had to run a big cable like that because the meter box is there, but the breaker panel is all the way on the other side in the garage. So they had to run a big enough line there to run all the electricity from that point over to the breaker box. Okay, well, I think that's it. I don't know how soon we'll get the next video out. Maybe end of May, or no, maybe mid-May. We'll see how the paint and the rest of the tile goes in the next couple of weeks. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching.